No.
Dream Crusher!
Don't believe in aliens, they're never going to land. Don't believe in cryptids that leave footprints in the sand. Don't believe in spirits appearing from the dead. The only demons out there are living in your head. Dream Crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can. Get ready for the dream. We all know what that means. He's lurking in the shadows and crushing on your dreams. Dream Crusher, the Lord of non-belief. If you can't prove it, no one can. Get ready for the dream. We all know what that means.
Hello, everybody. It's Friday night. Woohoo! Skeptical Help Bar time. I'm getting overexposed here. I got a lot of light. I think it's like
The brightness of the screen, probably.
maybe so much screen time or screen like acreage because I got a new setup here. Holy crap. Got a big ass monitor in front of me now. Huge. And then two big ones on the side. That's what she said. Anyway, hello, everyone. Hello. We're back. It's been a while. It's been a minute since we've been on the show. Like, holy crap. I think the last one we did was with Seg, and we did it on a Tuesday or a Wednesday. A Wednesday we did it. So we're like a week and a half out. Ooh, Malachi, 3 months. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And I have to go back and thank a few people. Let's see, Pinky for becoming a member, and then Kim for the $5. Thank you so much. That's so awesome of you. I appreciate that. You guys, we've missed you guys. Can everyone see the comments right here? Oh, Blast Rights. What? Remember 3 months. Good to see you. Feels like forever. I know, don't it? It's like when Rummy comes home and like we were out for like 5 minutes and she'll come over and be like, "Oh my God, hey, Mary Jean, isn't it your birthday? Yeah, it is.
Happy
It's your birthday tomorrow, I think. I think it is tomorrow, right? You mentioned it. I saw you mention it in one of the other lives. But awesome. Happy birthday. Happy born on day. That's what I like to say to everyone because that's when you were born. But yeah, like I love it. This is great. And I love Kenny Biddle, like, and an older, wiser brother. Oh, that's so cute. So cute. That's so cute. You know, we do have. I'm waiting to hear back. I think there was a theft. I think, and I only discovered it in the last few minutes. So I have my damn it Bob sign because damn it Bob. I have my bullshit sign.
It's another birthday.
But my tiara sign is missing. Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. It's your birthday too? All right, Panda, what's up? Yeah, so my It's a Tiara sign is missing. And the last time I saw it was in the hands of Melanie Trecek-King. Dun dun dun. I don't know.
I don't think she would have.
Oh, she snagged something before, but we gave it to her. Remember they snagged something from Ben? Ben Radford wanted her to steal something. Or actually, no, Brian Dunning. It wasn't Ben. It was Brian Dunning. You mean an older delusional brother whom we all humor? Yes, that's right. Oh man, it's always Beardo's fault. I love that.
Beardo, he wasn't even here.
No, it's still Beardo's fault.
Yeah,
it is his fault, no matter what happens. So,
I don't see Bob here yet, Tiffany. But we have his sign.
You might see a little different angle because of the new setup. The camera is a little lower. Donna doesn't like it because you can see the reflection of my screen in the glasses. So I'm working on that. I might actually put it up a little bit higher or try to get like a little riser to get it up a little bit, to get it up a little bit higher, and we'll go from there. So got a lot to talk about. First, I don't know, did anyone answer? Like, can you see the comments?
Yeah, they did.
They did? Okay, good,
Yeah,
good. That's a new feature that's embedded in StreamYard. It's in beta testing right now. So I was curious about how this worked. There's no settings. I can't move it anywhere or change the size. So it is what it is. But let me know if you like it or not.
Yeah, at least you guys can see
everyone else.
Yeah, from different platforms in there.
Because we still have people that come in on Facebook and a lot of people on YouTube. So it's nice to be able to, you guys can see like who's who, and some of the comments that we might respond to, you might not have any idea who we're talking to. So Kenny needs to get it up a little bit. Shut up, Justin. Oh my goodness. Oh, we got to go over the rules.
Yeah,
let's do rules. And I gotta keep it down a little bit tonight because Donna's got a headache, or a little bit of a headache.
Yeah.
And I'm trying not to be too loud. So let's get the rules. There you go. Yeah, I was right. I doubted myself. I was like, I think they're over here, but it's been so long. So rule number 1 is that you are welcome to ask questions. Like tonight, it's open mic night. So you're welcome to ask questions and we'll try to answer them the best we can. And it is a learning show. So if I don't know the answer, which is the next rule, if I don't know, because I don't know everything, we can look it up, or I'll write down in my notebook, which I always have with me. And I'll have it for homework for next week, which, next week is, we don't have a guest next week yet, I think, right? Our next guest is Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron's coming back in 2 weeks. So on the 6th, he'll be in here. Rule number 3 is that we follow the Patrick Swayze rule, and that's be nice. You can be in the chat room and you can discuss things. You can debate things, have conversations.
Oh, shit.
What's up? All right. What was that?
I hit a button and all my comments went away.
Oh no! Hit the comments again. Did you fix it? You're good?
Yeah.
Okay. All I hear is like
crap.
oh shit. I'm like, what did you do?
Oh Lord.
Next thing you know, like CFI goes dark. It's like,
when Don is involved.
Oh my God. That's like a nightmare situation. You say oh shit, and I'm like, I start panicking. I'm gonna start sweating soon. Like, oh my God, what did you do? So yeah, be nice for your conversations. Don't be a dick. That's the basic idea of the Patrick Swayze rule. Just don't be a dick, because if you are, we will kick you out. Well, actually, Donna will kick you out, and you will never ever see the show again, unless you make another account.
Right.
Rule number 4 is, if you do have a question for tonight, please do us a favor, put a capital Q in front of it. That way Donna sees it. amongst all the conversation going on, and she can put it in the queue for later. And then rule number 5 is my favorite, and that's drink up. Woohoo!
Back to Wawa tea.
Yeah, I got some Wawa tea. Wawa. Doing it just a little bit better. Wawa. I kind of like this, having the comments up, because even when I'm going through like the menus, I can still see some of the comments. I see Taryn. Let's say hello to some people. We got Malachi, Blast Rights, Julie N, Jade Kitten. I'm going way back here trying to catch up. So I apologize if I miss names. Kit Ford.
Get more drink.
Mary Jane, gin juice, drink, and more drink. Thank you so much.
Cheers. I only have
Drink.
water tonight.
I have
It feels like we're in October.
extra special tea tonight because there is not only Kraken in here, but iced tea moonshine.
Oh my gosh, you double dipped?
I did not double dip. I double poured.
Double poured.
Kit Ford, Pinky, Mary Jane Gin Juice, Kristen, Kim, Andriosi. Did I say that right? I probably butchered that. Wen is in the house. Hello, Wen. It's nice to see you. Let's see, Chris 52, Kendra, Richard. Oh, I'm gonna butcher this one. Alucard 3246. I hope I didn't do. I still think you look better with the beard. Thank you. Thank you. It was getting to me though. There's only so much I can do. I need to send you some Outlaw Distillery spiced rum. So much better than. We shall see. But you are welcome to send it. I will most certainly accept it. The Paranormal Monkey podcast is in the house. Cree Storm is here. Tiffany Larson. I'm going through. I don't know if I'm with Panda Kaizen. Panda Kaizen. I always stumble over that last name. But it's my fault. It's not you. It's me. Really, it is me. It's always me. With 2 kinds of booze, and it is now officially a cocktail. I like your thinking. Let me go down the line here. If I missed you, I apologize. Cat Mac, it's date night. Woohoo! Wandering Wenchy, Virginia City.
Is fine.
The what?
Just Panda is fine.
Just Panda. Okay. That's good. That makes it easier for me. Michael Burkeen's in the house. Hello, buddy. Alfalfa was framed. Dun, dun, dun. And we got Diana Fodor is in the house. Hello. I'm going down the list. I probably missed a lot. Oh, Little Miss Mayhem. Hello. Good to see you. Obscure reference man.
Mm-hmm.
Did we ever reveal like we actually found it?
No, we did.
It was
somebody sent it to you, didn't
it was
they?
the Trojan Man.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, because we thought it was one thing, and I think we ended at that on the show, but it actually, we got home and somebody sent me another thing, and it was like Trojan Man, and I was like, oh, that's it! Obscure reference man. And then I pulled up the commercials and I was watching them. So yeah, Tim, I do your nickname to a condom commercial. All righty. Ooh, we got a lot of questions piling up. Holy shit. It was me. Yes, Jade. Yes. Thank you. But this week has been a blur. The last 2 weeks. Yeah. And I am so far behind. The last 2 days, 2.5 days, I've pretty much just stayed in my office. I closed the door over, not all the way. Sometimes I did close it all the way, but I don't like doing that unless I absolutely have to. But I close it over so that I can just sit here and focus on work. I finally got an article finished. I have a video that I've been working on that's almost there. I have another video that I've been working on. But yeah, when it all started when Seg showed up. So side-eye guy showed up. He flew in. I picked him up at the airport. We had a great time. We did a live, and then we did a TikTok live, which was the first time he did that. And then we we had fun. I mean, we had such awesome, epic nerd debates. And then we also did some filming. I'm not going to let you know. I'm not going to tell you what the filming was for. I'll leave that on. Because that's all him. That's something that he came up with. He planned it. I don't want to spoil anything, but we did some filming, and it's going to be good. I'm excited to see it, and that's all I can say about that. But we also took a road trip to Rhode Island. We met up with Jason Halls. We hung out with Jason for a little bit, which is nice because, as you guys know, Jason's a longtime friend of mine. So it was nice to just sit around and chat. We didn't really talk about work. We just talked about other things and had a good discussion. And of course, the Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark argument came up. A little Star Wars argument came up.
A little Indiana Jones? It went on for days. For effing days.
It did. It totally did. I have never been in a car where I spoke for 6.5 hours straight. That was me and Seg. We just got in a car from here in Buffalo, drove to Rhode Island, and there was not any silence whatsoever.
Yeah, me and Kenny just don't talk in the car.
We don't.
Well, we have conversation, but
we have conversation, but we listen to podcasts.
Yeah.
And if something comes up, we
not
discuss it, but
talkers.
we don't really talk that much. But it was constant, and it wasn't like, oh, what do you think about this? Oh, I don't know, this and this. It was, no, he was not part of the plot. It was so much fun. Any nerds out there, you know what I'm talking about because you love these kind of arguments. We live for these kind of arguments. But it was fun, and then he went off. I took him to the airport in Rhode Island, and I came home. And then I think the next day, Melanie and Anthony showed up, and we hung out. And that was more of a surprise because I think that it was like a week before or something like that where she reached out and said, hey, we're driving by.
We knew they were coming.
Yeah, we knew where they were coming, but it was like I had planned to have those 4 days to like do some laser stuff for the crafting stuff because we had Pennhurst Paracon coming up, and then also catch up on a lot of stuff at work because I have, like, you see this whiteboard over here. That's all projects that I'm behind on now, and I didn't get to do them, which is fine. I'm not complaining. I don't want to make it seem like I'm complaining that our friends came to visit. We had a great time. We actually
did other things.
We did.
It just backed up what you had on.
Yeah, I already had stuff, and I added more because whenever Melanie shows up, it's not like we don't do anything. We are constantly coming up with ideas, and for every 120,000 ideas we come up with in a day, we usually do 3. maybe. So we actually did, there was a long time project that she had mentioned back in October, where it's local libraries are starting to lend out ghost hunting kits. And she sent me a link to a news article about it, and I was like, all right, cool. And I went to the local library and like asked about it, and they had no idea yet until I talked to one of the directors. I got in touch with a director of the whole area, and she's like, yeah, they're on order. We're sorting through it now. I said, great, put me on the reserve list. And they probably did because I went through all the motion, gave them my card and all that, whatever. I'm pretty sure I was on the list. But the thing is, like, they don't give notifications. You have to check in on the website. I thought they were giving notifications, so I never looked. So I went again before Melanie showed up. I reserved it, and then when she was here, we started talking about it. I checked; it was available. So we went over and got it. Took pictures. We sat here and filmed a hour and a half long video on it, just reviewing the different things, talking about the equipment and uses and all that. So again, I added more work to my already backed up schedule, which was fine. I don't mind. And then I think there was a couple questions about Pennhurst in here.
Mm-hmm.
So you want to just get into questions, or what do you think?
Whatever you want.
Producer. Let's are there any specific questions about that? Oh, Seg flew from UK just to see Kenny. Yes, Dr. Jim. I mean, we're like that. No, actually, when he came here, that was the end of his 3-week journey. So he flew in. He spent about 3 weeks here in the States, and he was going to different places. And we were talking weeks beforehand and throughout his journey. And my concern was always that he was going to burn out because he was doing stuff constantly, like every day, every night. He was staying up sometimes to like 2 a.m. and then driving right to the airport, sleeping on the plane for an hour or two to the next thing. So I kept cautioning him, like, maybe slow down, don't plan so much stuff when you get here because I don't want you to burned out and then just exhausted. And he was, when he got here, like first night he was out. He showed him his room. He passed out, and I think he wanted to get up early.
Yeah.
Because I was at work the next day, I think.
We had plans.
Yeah, we had plans, and
he's just
it was loose plans. It wasn't anything concrete that we made appointments or anything. But yeah, he slept through it. Like he was out cold, which was good. He needed it. So, but yeah, it was fun hanging out with him. This is the second time I've gotten to meet him in person and hang out much longer this time. And he's very sarcastic, funny. Online, he's good roasting people and things. When you meet him, wonderful guy, very, very, he's just nice and polite, professional. Except when it comes to like adventure movies, he just doesn't know his shit. So that's all. He just horrible nerd, horrible. He take his nerd badge away. How was Paracon? Hey, Cree Storm, good to see you. So Paracon was interesting. I'll summarize some things for you. We got there at 5 a.m. on Saturday to an empty lot. Well, I mean, there were a bunch of tents set up already. So
because everybody came the day before and set up, we didn't.
I didn't realize that.
That was our fault.
That was our fault. Yeah, I didn't realize that we could get there Friday, or I didn't know when we were going to get there on Friday. So I didn't plan to set up, but I was told 5 a.m. was when we could start setting up, and we got there at 5 a.m., drove onto the property, got to the back lot where I knew we would eventually be setting up, and like nobody. We had one other vendor was there, and they were like, "Where are we supposed to go?" I was like, "Oh no, there's no signs. There's nothing here." So after an hour, we found someone that happened to walk. He was a volunteer. It was about an hour. It was almost 6 by the time that guy showed up. Yeah. And then we
Bob, you said you weren't coming on Friday.
I know. That's why I said it was my fault, Bob. It was we were getting in town on Friday, and I just didn't know when we were gonna be there, like what time, like morning or afternoon or late evening. So that's why I didn't bother asking. So that's all me.
I heard Kenny was coming and everybody left. That's what it looked like.
That's what I thought. Like, what? Did they let it out? Like, hey, Kenny's here. I'm like, oh, everyone's like, fuck this. We don't want to be here with him. No, but I got to tell you, like, we had a good time. Bob Christopher, who's in the chat, amazing guy. I mean, super nice guy. He looks out for you. He does what he can, even though he was like, Bob, you looked so exhausted.
Yeah, he was.
And I felt so bad for you. Setting up all week, late nights, early mornings.
No
and,
sleep.
Like he still, if I asked for something or help for like, what do I do with this? He took the time to answer me. And that is just a true professional to me. So thank you, Bob. I appreciate what you do there. And I appreciate that you invited us and let us set up. So I love you, buddy.
Yeah, because we had fun.
Yeah, we did have fun. We did. You're right. I don't like seeing the reflection in my glasses. It's messing me up. I'm gonna have to raise it up just a little bit. Like if I just raise the camera up just like 2 or 3 inches. Justin knows what 2 or 3 inches is. I think it'll be perfect. Douglas Scarborough Fisher. That's interesting. I like the icon. That's cool. How'd the Pennhurst go? Sounded like some folks were giving you the side eye without saying. So that was interesting. I was observing. That's one of the things I love to do is observe the interactions or the behavior. Always. Anytime you need something, Bob, you just let me know. But yeah, observing people as they walk by. So I have a whole booth. You guys have seen it. I think you guys have seen it. I'm going to put up a picture, or at least show you a picture on my phone. Oh, wait, I got a text.
What?
Melanie did it. She
She
said she pleads the fifth. Melanie Trecek-King.
Melanie,
I'm coming for you.
you blamed me.
I'm coming for you. Did you know about this?
No, I didn't know.
Oh, she stole my It's a Tiara sign. I knew it. Anyway, all right, I'm getting off track here. Now I'm like thinking about I'm getting up tomorrow. I'm driving to Connecticut. And we're gonna settle this. I'm getting my sign back. I knew I shouldn't have left her alone in here.
Here,
Damn it.
Bob. Here.
You have shovels. We ride at dawn.
Right?
I know.
Now
like
you better watch
son of
out.
a bitch. Where's my oh, there they are. So this is one with Marianne, who is a TikToker that I met, that I've known for a while now. Come on, focus.
Yeah, it's not
Focus.
focusing. You got that light right there. It's probably focusing more on the light.
There we
There
go.
it is.
So that's what
You can't see her
the
shirt
booth.
though.
Oh,
Her shirt was.
the shirt is awesome. Hold on.
She had this shirt made just for this.
There you go.
It says Kenny Biddle told me he believes in ghosts. Not so,
So skeptical.
skeptical. Not so skeptical. Health bar.
And then it says, "I love West Virginia
Paranormal.
Paranormal Girl." That was so
On a
fun.
t-shirt.
That was so fun. So where was I? Damn it, Melanie. So
We're talking about
conversations. So yeah, so seeing people walk up. Some of them come up, and the majority see the booth and they laugh and they smile, which is good. That's the point. That's why I made it in the first place, because it's not confrontational. It brings someone a little bit of joy, and they know it. It's nostalgia, and they're like, "Oh, cool!" And they come over and they're like, "What's good? What is this about? Tell me what this is about." So it starts off as a friendly conversation. Some of the people, very few, but some of them you can see from across like the lane, and one of them will look, and they're like, "Huh." And then they go close to their friend and they whisper and they point. And then the friend turns around and looks, and they're both like, and then they walk away. Sometimes they laugh, and I know that they're probably cracking jokes at my expense, which is fine.
Or peanuts. Usually.
Or peanuts, yeah, something like that. Some people look down, and there's a look of disgust on their face, like, "The fuck are you doing here?" Which on the opposite side was great, because most of the people that I talked to, almost all of them, were happy that I was there. They were happy to see it represented. They were happy to talk to somebody. They were happy to be able to actually engage with someone that would be called a skeptic, to really see and experience what a skeptical person like me is about. So it wasn't fighting. I wasn't going, "No, this all, ghosts aren't real," except to Marianne. That's the only one I said that to. But just explaining my situation. It was great. And we had a great conversation. Once or twice, maybe someone came up and just was like, "Yeah, I don't buy into this." And I was like, "All right, that's okay." And that's all they wanted to do. They didn't want to engage. They want to ask a question. They just wanted to tell me that
you were wrong.
that I was wrong. They didn't buy it. And that's it. And then they walked away. I was like, okay.
Yeah, there
Asshole.
were a few strange birds there.
Yeah.
Not many, but
Goddamn. Stop vaping.
I can't.
It's foggy in here now.
I can't.
I look over, I thought there was a fire going on. And there's so much smoke. I won't get in trouble. You will. I'm going to tell. So yeah, it was very. Ken, what was your most interesting conversation at the Pennhurst Paracon? There were a lot. There were a lot of good conversations. Marianne was fun.
Yeah, I think Marianne.
Marianne was really fun. Yeah, because she was there both days. She came by. She would ask questions or bring up things. Sunday, it was more. I think we had more of a conversation on Sunday.
There was more time.
Yeah, we had more time because it wasn't as packed. But she asked a lot of questions, and there was like, well, what about this? And I feel so. I want to talk to her later because this is just from my perspective. But I feel like she was asking me certain questions, expecting a certain answer, and when I gave her a different answer, at first she was like, here we go. But then as I explained myself, she was like, oh, okay, I get it. The funniest part was at one point, she's like, arguing with you is like arguing with my kids.
Yes.
I just don't have the energy to do it.
Don't have the energy.
And I was like, energy, drink.
But it's so true because Kenny doesn't shut up. You guys know that.
I don't. But I mean, we just really had good conversations. And again, there was no bitterness. There was no confrontational kind of like, oh, I'm going to prove you wrong kind of thing. It was just a conversation back and forth. And that's how a lot of them went. The only one that was really a little bit more aggressive than probably most aggressive was somebody came up, and again, I don't want to make it seem like this person was a bad person. He was a nice person in the end, but he was a little aggressive with asking me about paranormal stuff. And he said that he enjoys my work. He watches a lot of stuff. He knows a lot of what I've done, but he didn't understand why I didn't believe in near-death experiences. And I said, well, I just don't see any evidence that supports it. I mean, I see a lot of stories, but the testing, the testing that I see done doesn't support that idea. And he went off about something about a podcast. And I said, I'm not going to believe a podcast. I'm going to read the testing. I want to know the testing. I'm not going to believe some podcast that just tells me stories, because that's like this. It's just a podcast, kind of thing. And he got really agitated at one point. He was starting to get loud. And at this, I'm sitting down, so I wasn't standing, so I didn't have an aggressive stance or anything. I was kind of sitting down in my lawn chair kind of thing, and I was like, all right, man, like you believe what you want to believe. That's cool. I'm not going to force you. And he's like, oh, I know you're a nice guy. And I'm like, okay. And then he got a little aggressive again, but I was like, I'm not going to change your mind. I mean, it's obvious. I'm not going to change your mind. So if you want to keep talking about it, I certainly will, but I'm not here to change your mind. And after that, it was good. He changed the subject. We talked about something else that we agreed on, and that was it. So we both went our separate ways, and I still think it's a win because we still got to talk. Again, we still agreed on something in the end, and he understood that I wasn't there to force him to change his beliefs. So really good time. I think that's good. I think, yeah, there was a lot of other stuff that happened, but I can't remember everything right now. So what else you got?
Remember you ran over to see Josh Gates? You saw Josh Gates?
Oh, I did see Josh Gates. Yeah. That was fun. That was one of the things. Oh my goodness. Like one of the things I forget. I forget that this is going to sound bad. I forget that there's rules sometimes, and I don't intentionally break them, but like Josh Gates showed up. I was walking around and I saw that he was getting behind the table, and then were people starting to get in line or get ready. And I just kind of walked around everything because I wasn't in line to get his autograph, and he wasn't open yet. So I walked around and just walked up and said, hey, Josh, you got a quick second? And I totally name dropped. I said, my editor is Ben Rafford. And he's like, oh, yeah, I know Ben. Because Ben's been on his show like 2 or 3 times now. And I said, all right, well, he just wanted me to say hello because he knew I was going to be here and just wanted me to pass on that. And that I'd like, if you don't mind, I'd like to give him my card. And this is what I do. As soon as I said that I'm the chief investigator for CFI, he's like, oh, okay, hold on. And we had a conversation. A really nice guy. And then that was it. Like,
Yeah.
I got it. He got my information. And he said he'd be in touch.
He worked with Joe Nickel before too, didn't he?
No, not
It
that
was
I
just
know
Ben?
of. It was just Ben.
Okay.
So Ben's done like the chupacabra stuff. So I think they did
Say that again?
chupacabra. Chupacabra. You got to do it.
Oh,
That's the
why?
sexy way to do it. You're like, you can say chupacabra, and that was like
exactly.
boring. That's like white people saying it.
You are away.
I know, but I want to be sexier. Chupacabra. How you doing? There it goes. Lose it all.
Mm.
But yeah, it was nice. I got to see Jason again for a couple minutes. He was busy. He was super busy. But I was able to say hi to him. Love Josh Gates. I enjoy the show from an exploring kind of perspective. I think there's sensationalism going on. Like when they're just about to cut the commercial and they're like, oh my God, what did you find? And then cut the commercial and then you come back and it's like, not a big deal. So I don't like that. That's very like Oak Island kind of stuff. I just got to look. I knew I was going to get a look. So, I mean, I'm not, partial to that, but the rest of it, I love the exploring stuff. I love that he travels around, gives you the history. Not a fan of his current expedition files though. I don't think I've seen some of that. I don't watch the show regularly, so I don't know. I just watch it when it's either like sometimes my my YouTube feed will recommend it and like a clip here and there, and I'll watch that if there's nothing else on either side of that video that's more interesting. So he doesn't do enough in-depth stuff. Discovery has destroyed it. Oh, that's a shame. That is a shame. I like the older episodes, and I think that's usually what I watch. The older episodes when we get more of the history. That's what I like. I love the history. So, whew, that was good. I miss you guys. I miss being here and just talking to my own face. Because that's all I see. That's what I do. I talk. So I mean, most of you guys probably know, but like, let me see. That's what I see all the time. Myself. I see myself. I'm talking to myself all day long. And you're right. I do talk to myself a lot.
And when he gets bored, like he goes out and does a live. Like you love talking to yourself.
I'm talking to everybody.
You enjoy, yeah.
I love engaging. It's really fun when I start answering myself, have a conversation.
We missed you guys.
Oh, I missed Friday nights.
We were trying to do it from the hotel.
We tried, yeah.
It just didn't work.
It wasn't going to work, yeah. Because, I mean, when you're relying on the Wi-Fi instead of being plugged in, it's much harder. We only had
the laptop, so we were at one computer. It was just not going to be worth it.
It would be hard to do, yeah.
We were exhausted to begin with. We were like, do you want to do a show?
Yeah.
We're like,
Yeah, by the time
we have to get up at 5 tomorrow.
That's the thing. Yeah, we drove for like 6.5, 7 hours to get there, and then we got in the hotel. Had no problem getting in, which is nice. Well, except for the room wasn't ready, so we had to switch rooms because they gave us the keys to the room.
Oh, yeah, and the guy was like, "This room's not ready."
Yeah, we went up, and the guy came out of the room. The cleaning guy.
Yeah, we're like, "Oh,
came
it's
out.
Ready?"
And
he's like,
"No." So we had to wait, and he got us keys to the other room. So we went in there, and I was like, you know what? Let's just find some food and chill because we do have to get up. And we got up early. We had to be there at 5, so we were up at 4.
Yeah, we were up at 4.
I told her, I was like, the only time I'm ever up at 4 is when I just stay up all night.
You know what? It didn't rain.
It didn't rain.
And they were expecting some rain earlier in the week, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah.
It would have been.
We were worried.
A nightmare. I mean, the wind did pick up a few times. We had a few tents go flying.
Yeah. Oh, Greg O'Brien, who he works for Fort Mifflin. in Philadelphia.
Yeah,
I
he
felt
lost
so
his
bad.
tent.
He lost his tent because he set up a small tent, and then he had a table set up with
He
like
was just
pamphlets,
right at the wrong corner. There
and
was
the
nothing
wind
to
just
block
came
it.
and went, "Fuck you!"
It went fine.
Everything, table, because I think the legs of the tent took the table.
He had already put everything down.
Yeah,
and-
everything went.
Yeah.
And then there was another vendor. Their tent went up and landed halfway on somebody else's. So yeah, it was a little windy, but again, like not a big deal. It could have been a thunderstorm.
Exactly.
Like we were waiting for storms. Yeah.
I was so glad that there was like no rain. You know, I can handle a little bit of wind once in a while.
That's
it sucks
yeah,
being outside when you're trying to sell shit and it blows away.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And I did. I sold some stuff. I had bookmarkers that people enjoyed. I was happy.
yeah.
And I actually, I got to show you this. So
yeah, we sold a lot of bookmarks, sold a lot of coasters.
I'm
People
so
love the
bad.
coasters.
Like that's why I give stuff to you to sell because
Yeah.
I'm so bad.
That's
People
not a
will
good
buy
seller.
stuff and I take I usually take cash. So I take the cash and then I'm like, oh, I have money. I'll be back.
Yeah,
and I go out and spend it.
I'm like, how many did you sell? Oh,
look what I got now.
no.
Look, I got this. I got
not
this guy. He's glow in the dark.
Yeah.
He's all resin. He's big too.
He's
big. I got this. And then who do you see this? I got this guy. He's got legs and he sits
glows
down.
in the dark too.
And he's got double fingers.
Oh yeah, he's giving you the finger on both sides.
I love it. So he sits like that. I love it. So I got those. And then my buddy
cameras.
I got a bunch of cameras. Oh my gosh. Look at this. Sorry. People gave me cameras because they weren't using them anymore, and they know I like older cameras or any kind of cameras really. So I got 2 bags. And here's a fun stuff. Here's a fun fact, maybe. Okay, so if you haven't seen it, I have a video that I did probably almost a year ago. What are you laughing at? That's awesome. Last Thanksgiving we had a cornucopia.
No, read it again.
Last Thanksgiving we had a cornucopia. What? Chupacabra.
Yeah, keep saying it.
Cornucopia.
You're gonna be drinking some more.
I thought it was cornucopia. What the hell is that shit? Stop making up words.
It's like a turducken, but he's eating it.
Oh my gosh. So last year I made this motion sensing light stick. I called it like the paranormal sex toy because it was a large section of
drink.
I did. I just drank.
You have to do it again. You got it wrong like 5 times.
It was a large section of PVC with a LED strip wrapped around it. It had a motion sensor, and it was based on a friend of mine that had purchased one from a ghost hunting conference and a store that sells ghost hunting stuff. And it was just a motion sensor. It was like $100 or $120, and I kept pleading, saying, "Please don't buy this. Don't buy this. If you really want one, I can make you one for like $20. Please don't buy this." Bought it anyway. So we went back and forth. Very nice person. She was kind enough to send me pictures of what was inside of it. And then I built it. I made a video for CFI and went through the whole building process and showed everyone, gave prices and all that stuff. So at Pennhurst, she sends me a message saying, "Hey, I got a bag of equipment that I'm not using it." And then a friend of hers comes over, gives me the bag. It has several cameras in it, and it has a light stick. So it's this one. And I built that one myself. So I can say mine's bigger.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Boom. Went there. It's bigger. Thicker too. Anyway,
okay.
So that was fun. That was fun to do. All right, what else we got? Woo, having fun. Taryn, what's up? Kind of number 4. If I bought you a new sweatshirt, still skeptic related, would you wear it instead of the one that you have on? I know why you want to do that. I like this. And remember, that person didn't actually, well, they made this sweatshirt, but they didn't make up this name. That was actually Dave Schumacher from Three Tortured Souls. He's the one that called me this. So if you get me another hoodie that still says Skeptic on it, I will wear that instead. I'll give you my address. Make sure it's fat person size because I like it. Hoodies are supposed to be loose, you know, like feel good.
It was loose.
Wow.
You're
Wow.
walking to make it loose.
I know. I am walking. I'm doing my walking.
You're doing better.
Done a couple
You're
of
eating
videos
better.
with walking thoughts, which I actually have in my phone a list of other topics to talk about during lunchtime when I walk around, so I can make videos. So at lunch when I'm walking, I can still talk to myself.
See, he does it all day long.
I do.
All day long.
I do. I sit here sometimes and I'm like, "What do you want to do? I don't know.
Oh,
What do you want to do? I don't know. Okay, we could do this. Yeah, we could, but you know." And seriously, I have conversations like that with myself because it helps me think things through.
So he does talk to himself, guys. If you
do.
ask,
A lot.
some people
I haven't
do.
I haven't used my own name though. I haven't been like Kenny. Actually, I have. I've done that when like I've done something like so stupid. It's like, Kenny, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, that's it. That's when you know, like, I've done something really dumb. All right, what else we got? Kit Ford, what happened to the wheel? Oh, it's still here. I just didn't bring it over because during the work week, I move it out of the way because I do use stuff that's over here. I usually keep my like tool bag and my backpack, which usually has my laptop and notes and stuff like that, over in that corner. That way it's easier when I'm leaving stuff. So I put the wheel over in the other corner so it's out of the way.
Yeah, I asked if you wanted to bring it back and we just didn't do it.
It might magically appear after the break.
Yeah, maybe.
Who knows? Maybe.
You guys want the wheel?
If you want the wheel, I'll bring the wheel
You want
out.
the wheel?
I gave away a lot of stuff last time, the 200th episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I gotta ease up just a little bit,
Okay.
so I don't get in trouble for running up the FedEx. You can lift the arms of your glasses off your ears and point the glasses at your desk to make them reflection stop. Oh yeah, I do that sometimes, like that. Yeah, like getting used to it. It does, because eventually, like, I can put it like right here, and it's not too
That's
bad.
not bad.
But it's kind of, yeah, it'll
That would
eventually
give me a
fall.
headache.
Yeah, because that little bit of pressure
Yeah,
that's on there.
would be bad.
There you go. I'll try that. All right. We'll see how long that lasts. Little Miss Mayhem, what's up? You know what they... Oh, damn. I'm having trouble reading. I know.
Oh, because of your glasses?
You know what they say
when you need the job done right. Better do it yourself.
Yeah. And I am totally like that.
And Cat Mac talks to herself when she needs expert advice.
I do a lot where I want to do everything myself. When I do videos, when I do articles, there's very little that I will reach out, and there's very few people that I will reach out to. Tim Binga, I do rely on him for information and ideas. Like this morning, it was a lot of fun because I was finishing up an article, and it's about a few photographs, and in one photograph, I found something that I haven't seen anyone mention before. So we were looking at it, and I showed it to him, and we were trying to figure it out and thinking of different ways and different things to consider. And it's a lot of fun to be able to sit here and just have a jam session of investigating something.
Yeah, bounce ideas awesome.
Yeah, just bounce ideas, and like he'd come up with something. I'm like, oh, let's look that up. That's awesome. That's a good idea. Just give me right round. I love that. It's all about the alcohol. That's right, Tim. It is. Alcohol content. All right. What else we got? I'm not even going to try to say that name. I don't know how to start. Ma. Do you think Mount Everest is haunted? It's, I've never been asked that, and I would say no. Probably because all the bodies. I would assume that's why you're asking. But I've never heard any stories. Let me think.
Just jot it down. Maybe you can
I mean, yeah, I can do. Let me see. Homework. I haven't even write homework down yet. Okay. Mount Everest.
Haunted.
Make sure I'm spelling it right. Haunted. Let me see if I can find any stories or anything like that. But I don't know. I don't remember any stories. I remember seeing some documentaries and stuff about people going up and passing some of the bodies that have become landmarks. They've become like I don't know if it's disrespectful to say it, but like goals when you pass a known climber that his body is still there.
They left them there?
Well, yeah, because it's so difficult to get people that try to climb to the top. Not everyone makes it, and to get a rescue team up there is so difficult. It's so difficult just to get up there anyway. So there's bodies that are still up there.
Oh, that's creepy. So I would think it would be haunted. Kenny, we need to look that shit up.
We need to go there.
Yeah, let's do a GoFundMe. Let's go figure this out.
One GoFundMe at a time. I know somebody. I think Pump has a GoFundMe, or is going to start one to try to get me over to the UK.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So yeah, I'm hoping that'd be great. I'd love to do a UK tour and just be able to go to different like
can't breathe in the high altitude.
Ghosts can't breathe. Isn't that when they float off?
Ghosts don't breathe, Ken. They don't.
Damn. Listen to my wife pulling a skepticism card on you. Like, ghosts don't breathe. They're not real either. Oh man, that's funny.
Here's that.
Mount Everest is littered with dead bodies and oxygen tanks, etc. That's what I heard, because they like whatever they were carrying, it stays up there, and there's no reason to bring it down because they're usually like the O2 tanks are probably empty, and that's just more weight.
So, yeah.
You don't want to carry anything else. That's something I never wanted to do. Nope. I've seen pictures. Like I'm good.
Yeah, I don't need to climb.
I don't like the cold. I like hoodie weather. I like when it's just like cool enough outside that I can sit here comfortably in a hoodie, and maybe sometimes with the hands in the pocket and maybe a hat, like a knit hat. That's it. Like I don't like wearing jackets, and I don't like walking around in just t-shirts because, well,
it's too cold. Well, up here it is.
Up here, yeah.
Cold. It's like 40 degrees up here today. It's like winter. I'm like, where are the 60s? Buffalo.
South.
Where are the
South.
60s?
South.
Like,
all right.
Jesus.
What else we got?
40 and windy.
Paranormal monkey. Talking of Patrick Swayze and Ghost, I heard a lot of psychics have said the film is very much how they experience the spirit world. Thoughts? I would say bullshit. And this, let's elaborate on this. So I'm going off the premise of the how they experience the spirit world is akin to how Whoopi Goldberg and Patrick Swayze's characters interact. And I would say if that was the case, it would easily be proven to exist. Both the afterlife and psychic powers would easily be proven to exist. Because you look at that film and Whoopi Goldberg knew everything. Like they were talking, like they were having a conversation like the two of us.
Right.
Like clear
as day.
No filters.
Yeah, exactly.
All the information. Like he was pulling
right
out.
On. Like
yeah.
She was there. Like she was actually doing what psychics say they can do.
She was not pulling stuff out of her ass.
Right.
Like he was just giving her like a question come up. Swayze's like, yep, this is the answer. She'd repeat it. Boom. Demi Moore was like, shit. Okay.
Right. That's like, the way psychics should do.
Yeah.
You're giving them your money. They should be
But even though they say, these psychics today say that it's like that, like most of the descriptions that I get are like that, but the performance, nowhere near. Nope. No, nowhere near. So, I mean, it's again, if somebody claims that, they're welcome to try. My door is always open. They can contact me. We can set up a test. We can go through the motions. But if you're going to claim that your experience is that the point with her was that she was faking it before he came up, wasn't that it? No, I'm going during the film she was faking it beforehand, but the film makes it clear that she does have this gift, and it took Patrick Swayze's ghost to, I guess, flip it on, turn it on, because then we see in a later scene, like all these ghosts, like there's a ton of ghosts in there, and she actually complains about like ever since you showed up, like everything is showing up. So, I mean, I mean, in the beginning, the fakery part, absolutely, and I think that's for the most part. That's what's going on within the psychic world. People that claim to be psychic aren't psychic. When you ask for a simple test, I mean, whether I sit down with someone claiming to be that way or get on a podcast or something like that, and I bring up a simple question like, hey, you want to be tested? No. Okay. Like that tells me everything I need to know. And we can have a philosophical debate on the reasons why. But for me, it comes down to, if you're charging a client, if you're charging people money for a service that you can do anytime they pay money, then you should be able to do it on command, because that's basically what you're saying. As long as your credit card clears, I can give you a psychic reading. So, all right, great. Let me test you. Here's my credit card. Let's go. But I don't see that. Unfortunately, I don't see that. And that's what annoys me, because so many people get taken advantage of because of that. And the hope, the baseless hope that they offer. And it annoys me. And I think it's unethical and unprofessional. And I think they're criminals for the most part. So there you go. All right, moving on. I know. I got to show off something before I go. So my friend Tim Conwell, who is a UFO guy, he gave me a bunch of stuff.
There's a question. Those purple, brown crown.
Wasn't those purple, brown crown?
I think that's what he's talking about. Those things. You posted a picture of it earlier.
Oh yeah. So yeah, ghost. This is a ghost. Can't see it. And then I have a gray one. And then I have this awesome, what is this, like purple blue kind of thing?
Cool.
This is so cool looking. I like it. But look. I said this the other day, and Donna was like, give me a face. I'm like, look, all different colors, and they're still getting along. Why can't people do this? Why can't people be like this? Bunch of jackasses. All right, now I gotta put them back because they're on the stand like they're guardians. They look like something from a movie. They're all guarding my monitor on this side. But am I right? Just can't we all just get along? Except for the scam artists. Taryn Kerper, are you coming to the bash? I want some of that moonshine tea. See, I read that correctly. Okay. No, we are not coming to the bash. Just because it's unfortunately it's just too expensive and too far to do, and we really don't, because I don't sell anything, and just Donna does. It's two of us that go, and we really don't cover the cost of going. Right. So, that's it. So, I mean, I'm trying to limit where I go to what is I don't know how to say it, like how much of an impact I can make, but also it's cost effective. And I want to get to new places too. I want to go to new conferences because we're up here in Buffalo now. We have access to different areas that were way too far before, and now I want to try to go to some of the newer conferences, at least to us, newer, and see if they'll let me in, see if they'll let me set up, and see if I can make an impact or a difference, or at least piss off one person I don't like. Was there anybody there at Pennhurst I didn't like?
One person.
There was one person.
One person walked by.
Oh.
You turned your head and you looked at me and said, "Don't stop here, don't stop here."
I did.
And I'm like,
did.
"What are you talking
and
about?"
Taryn, I'll tell you later. But yeah, there was one person there. I was like, he better not fucking stop. He better not stop. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be really ugly because I have no tolerance for this person. And that's it. And it's for me to be not tolerant of someone, like, forget it. I'm going to blow up at you. I'm going to tell you right straight up, fuck off. I don't want to talk to you. And luckily they walked by and did not stop, which is good. And I think he only walked by just to make a show of it for someone else, not to us, not to me, but somebody else. So. Ben Rafford was there. I know that dick. I love Ben.
It would have been
most
cool
of the time.
If he showed up.
Yeah, it would have been nice. Oh, it's break time. That's good because I gotta pee. All right, we're doing good. We got a bunch of questions still. So we're gonna hit our break. What?
9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. Yeah, let's go. Donna's like, let's go. We gotta get on target. Stay on target. Where's the pee break? There it is. Pee break. All right. So everyone, we will see you in exactly 4 minutes and 9 seconds from now.
And now for something completely different.
Welcome, my fellow skeptics. Welcome, one and all. I am the chief investigator. Oh, come along, old chap. We will have a ball. Now, if you will excuse me, it's time to open the mic. Good night. Good night. Can you get over me? Investigating's my game, and I will have at it. Quid pro quo. As the head of this committee, hunting for ghosts can be shitty, but there is nothing better that I know. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and have some questions, alright. Maybe you might find an answer or two. I will find the truth this night and day. And if my name is not Kenny Biddle, then I assure you here I will not stay. Good day. Kenny Biddle's the name, goes hunting's the game. I won't let anything get in my way. Too many fakers out there, too many chefs, too many toe tappers, none of it makes any sense. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? Let's open the bar and ask some questions, alright. Maybe you might find an answer or two. Who knows? There may be ghosts in the machine, but trust me, I am not so keen. I prefer to see these things clearly, not in 144 key. I am a skeptic through and through. I question everything, don't you? If you don't think I am right, let's open night night. Yeah, yeah. If you don't think I am right, let's open mic night. Yeah. If you have an answer or two, let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. Let Kenny Biddle solve it for you. The one and only Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny Biddle. Kenny
Wheels back. All right, let's see. Kenny, I at least bob my head. I sing the song. I love it. Plus, Donna sings it in the morning because it goes off. It's my alarm on my phone.
To his effing alarm clock in the morning. Like, what the hell?
Oh, I love it.
Like, all you hear are the first, like, few notes and the first 3 words. Well, it depends on how long it takes for you to turn it off.
Because sometimes I'm
And
like,
then I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, and then it starts rolling in my head, and everybody's up. 2 seconds later, he's snoring. He's out cold, and I'm like singing this effing song in my head. It's not funny. I don't need to get up. You don't even get up at 7:30.
It's funny. Hey, Flora. Florio. All right.
Yeah.
All right. I have been to Waverly Hills 7 times and I have had experiences that I couldn't 100% explain or debunk. Just curious if there is a certain way to describe it, would it considered plausible?
Would it be, I guess, considered?
So it's an interesting thing here. Is that we gotta hold on a second, real quick. Thank you, Wen, for the $5. That's awesome. My appreciation for keeping me inspired. Can't wait to finish this semester at uni so I can let my brain off its leash. Awesome.
Right?
Awesome.
So true.
Never stop learning. Keep it up. Good job. Thank you again. Appreciate that. All right. Back to the question. Let's see. I'll put it back up there. All right. So the thing is, when you have experiences, we should strive. At least for me, I think we should strive to figure out what happened, like what caused the experience. But you're not always going to find a cause for it. You're not going to find reasons for it. And it's just it's unfortunately it's just part of the game, because sometimes experiences or details happen so quickly we don't pay attention. So we're not sure where things came from, where it started, when it started. If elements of the experience are caused by things outside of the environment, cars driving by, so headlights or stuff like that, noises from animals or something, and these are just a few examples, but if they're happening outside our immediate area, it may be very difficult to figure out what's going on. And you're not going to figure it out 100% just because you don't have all the information. So if you can't explain it 100%, it's not a bad thing. But because you're on the way and you start looking at it and saying, all right, well, it could be this, could be that. That's what we're supposed to be. That's what skepticism is. You have some doubts about it and you're asking questions. So you don't have to 100% debunk something. I don't 100% debunk most things. When I do when I do a video or write an article, I'm so childish, I know, or write an article, and I put all the information that I have into it and explain, like, it could be this, it could be that, this is a good way. Or even when I recreate them, like on TikTok. I recreate a lot of videos on TikTok. It's not 100% because if I'm not there when an experience happened or a trick happened, I don't know exactly how they did it. I might have, like, if it took them 20 steps to make a trick happen on camera, I might have 18 or 19 of the steps and come up with the same result or a similar result, but I don't have all 20. So it's okay if you don't have 100%. Don't beat yourself up over it, but know that if there is doubt, if what you've come up with, what kind of data you come up with and think, oh, well, it could be a shadow, it could have caused by this, could have been air draft, it could have been this and this. These are plausible reasons for what the experience is. The thing that we can't do is say, well, could it be plausible that it is a ghost? Because when you say that, you are injecting a hypothetical, you're injecting an imagination or a preconceived belief into it. So this is a practice. If you want to say, or if you have the urge to say, it's plausible a ghost did it, interchange that with, it's plausible a unicorn did it. And I know all the unicorn lovers are going to hate me, but you can exchange for, like, it's plausible a fairy did it, or
what? Whoa! You couldn't say what friggin' unicorn. You had
go.
an F with the fairies.
Here we go. Every damn time.
You did it. You started it.
So we can't inject a preferred conclusion when we don't have evidence to support that. And if we want to go the way of, like, a shadow caused by lights, or a noise caused by an animal, or a branch falling, or something like that, these are things that are known to exist. We know these things happen. Unfortunately, even though a lot of us have these strong beliefs, a lot of you, not me, have these strong beliefs in, I will not argue, Julianne or Pinky, who has a unicorn in her name. Even though there's strong beliefs in the paranormal, unfortunately, it still has not been proven to exist. It's really based on belief and, unfortunately, very poor methodology that's out there, the various TV shows and YouTube channels and stuff. So I hope that answered your question. I'm not sure if I did or not, but I hope it is. And if I didn't, feel free to throw in a follow-up, and then we can discuss it a little bit more. So my freaking purple crown back.
Yeah, right?
Thoughts on Annabelle causing fires in New Orleans? Bullshit! That's it. That's it. That is, I hate using this word, stupid. And I'm not saying that to you, Diana. I'm just, the idea is just plain stupid.
I know it's funny. I couldn't believe when I heard it. I'm like, is that like real news? Like, is that
like seriously? Like, what the fuck is wrong with people? Annabelle's coming through, so it must have started fires. No, you dumbass. It's a rag fucking doll. It's rags. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything at all. It just sits there in a case that a fucking child could break out of if it wanted to.
Right,
oh my God. You set me off. It's ridiculous. And this.
Hey, look, we got a new member.
Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican. Member for 1 month. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Kenny. Clap, clap. Finally, sort of has come back to Kenny Peddle. Oh, that's awesome. Good to see you, buddy. See that good job. You checked at that. It kind of stopped my rant. Annabelle. You know what? Here you go. Here's Annabella. Just as haunted as Annabelle. I would say even more haunted than Annabelle. So Annabella, 2 demons. Not just one. But for the same price, you get 2. The price is free. If you want to come see it. I have the big one down at the other end.
Yeah, it's a big one. Like it's like Kenny Biddle size.
Yeah, I
Big.
posted pictures. And I posted pictures, I think,
so
on
you can
Facebook.
get, like, picture with...
And I did a whole rant.
I have a perfect thing for the museum.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be approved.
That would be so cool.
Mm.
You could do, like, build the box where Annabelle is, and the people get behind and be next to Annabelle in the box. Like, build a box.
I would just build the frame and not put any glass or plexiglass
Well,
in
something
it.
like that, but it would be still kind of cool.
So I have Annabelle. Where's my
like, make an Annabelle box.
Where's for those of you who didn't see it, because I do think I posted it on my Facebook page, and people shared it. It actually got shared a lot more than I expected. I was like, oh wow, people are. Oh, there it is. So let me share the screen here. Share screen and window and this one and share. There it is. So it's just sitting there in a chair behind a desk, chilling out. And I did a whole post where it was like, where is it? There it is. So basically, no need to waste your money, because I saw online people were going back and forth, and I saw $40 to come in to see the doll. So I don't know if that's from like behind a wall or like in a line where you can just see it from afar,
right.
Or if you pay more, because people were saying like $60 and $70, and I don't know if that's like an up close,
Drink.
up close. I'm trying to enunciate.
Yeah, you're not doing a good job.
I don't know if the $70 is an up close view or whatever, but I went with $40, and I was like, no need to waste your money to see a rag doll in a case or a washed up TV ghost hunter. We all know who that is. You can see an equally haunted / possessed rag doll here at the Center for Inquiry. It's right here. And it's for free. It's not even behind a protective case that wouldn't even hold the child back.
Oh my gosh. Okay, wait, here.
Uh-oh. One of the guys was saying that all the Annabelles are fake because the real one is the mannequin. And no, it's not. Oh my gosh.
Possessed object.
So silly. So silly. I found no link between the Warrens and the Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church. So no, when mixed moonshine and cracking, you always get this way. Shush.
Yeah. Maybe
I'm animated.
I think you're right.
I'm animated. There's so much going on. So yeah, I wrote that up, and it's been shared a lot. 7 times. That's a lot for me. So, all right, there we go. But yeah, if anyone wants to visit the Center for Inquiry in Buffalo, New York, let me know. We give tours here, and you can see an Annabelle doll. I'm not even going to call it that. It's a Raggedy Ann doll, and I mean, I have a bunch of them. I do. I have like 6 more at home because I just collect them at yard sales and stuff when I see them. I don't know why. Like, I don't do anything with them. They just sit around.
No, you just gotta stop.
I gotta put one on the lap of the skeleton that I have in the basement now. Dawson Toller. Dawson Toller. Where are you?
We're gonna start charging rent.
Yeah, I got this life-size skeleton in my basement just hanging out on the couch. I mean, I don't use the couch down there, but it's all right. But I haven't heard a peep from him. Can we sleep with Annabelle? Sure.
It's gonna cost you.
Yeah, it'll cost you. Well, yeah, because you can't sleep at the center, but you can rent it.
Yeah, rent it for the night.
I'll rent it to you. $50 for the night.
I don't think that's a great idea.
Raggedy Ann's such a whore.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Oh, pimping out my doll.
OMG. Okay, guys, we're gonna cut the show early tonight.
No, we're not. We're going 3 hours.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
All right, what else we got? This is fun. I miss you guys so much. Taryn Carper, thoughts on Ryan Buell? Well, that's the ghost hunter that I was talking about, the washed-up ghost hunter. Nesper, ignoring the Kling brothers' request to thoroughly investigate the doll. We all know the doll is not haunted or demonic, but still. Ryan Buell, I don't like him.
Are we talking about this doll?
So Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
He's somehow associated
is
with the
his
doll
earlier,
or this
so-
tour.
Okay.
And like I don't like the whole spiel where he lied about having cancer. You just don't do that. To me, you are scum of the earth. So
Yeah,
I want nothing to do with him. I like the big difference is like Zach Baggins, don't like Zach. I think he's a tool, but I would still sit down with him and have a conversation. Ryan Buell, not at all. Don't want to ever see him. Don't want to be in the same room with him because I don't think I could stop myself from punching him in the face. But that's it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. You don't mess around with that. And I think that's just what a dick. All right, move on. Thanks, Darren. Get me all fired up again. Taryn. Are you going to try to make a pickle peanut butter cookie?
Pickle peanut butter. Oh wait.
So I did a members video.
Oh, and the one you said didn't have any pickle in it?
Yeah. So I went at Pennhurst. I'm walking around.
Tell me about this.
I have the phone. I think I'm just holding it.
Again, talking to himself, walking around.
That's what I do.
I know, I know.
And all I hear, and I don't think you guys got the whole thing, because when I watched it back, I realized I was turning I was switching from the front to back camera, and it cut out some of the audio. But all I hear is the guy going, "You want to try my peanut butter pickle?" And that's what stopped me. And I'm like,
What?
I was like, you just don't say that to another guy. And there's a guy in front of me, black guy in front of me, and he's just cracking up. And I'm like, am I right? You just come like, he's like, man, you don't say that, man. I was like, that's right. You don't ask someone to try your peanut butter pickle. Because I swear he didn't say cookie. I swear he didn't say it. And that stopped me. And I was like, all right, well, wait, what do you got? And because I think you see in the video, because again, it was a members only video, but you see in the video that I was like, oh, it's a cookie. Because he hands me a piece. You called me an asshole during the video. Almost heard, oh, was that you? No. I apologize. I didn't mean to. Well, I probably meant it as a joke. But yeah, I was like, oh, what is this? And I tried it, and to me it tasted like a peanut butter, or not a peanut butter. It was a butter cookie.
Yeah, you said butter. Yeah.
Yeah, I said butter. It tasted like a butter cookie. I didn't taste any pickle.
You the wrong one.
I don't know.
I'm sure you was selling other kinds of cookies. Right?
I think so. Yeah, there was a bunch there, but I was stuck on peanut butter pickle. I was done.
So did he really sell a cookie?
He was selling cookies.
Peanut butter
and
pickle?
It was supposed to have peanut butter and pickle in it. And he said that the pickle was like, it comes after it. You get that lingering taste. And I was like, I don't taste any pickle at all. I like pickles.
I can try to make a peanut butter pickle cookie.
I don't know how there was no like actual. Well, I didn't taste a pickle. You know, like I was expecting something like a fried pickle.
Yeah.
In a cookie.
Okay.
But there was nothing like that. Is that the guy that I talked to? Is that the guy? Are you the guy that that gave me the cookie?
Joke? Is that what he said?
I don't know.
Here.
It was 100% joke. You bought the glow in the dark ghosty from me. Oh, okay. I was like, wait a minute. Okay, Brandon. Yeah, I know Brandon.
So
Okay.
the guy wasn't selling those pickles.
No. Well, no. This was different. It was no. I think he was just making a joke. But no, the guy was selling the cookies. And
oh, this is something different.
yeah.
Oh.
But yeah, it was weird, and I didn't stick around to try the other cookies because I was like, it doesn't taste like peanut butter or pickles. I don't know. I don't even want to try the chocolate. I don't know what the hell what it's going to taste like. But so how did the internet Jones to me? Oh my God! You just stirring the pot, Justin. It is still undecided. We're still going back and forth. He did concede on several parts, especially the submarine involvement, where like it was all sealed up and ready to dive, and Indiana Jones just swam over and somehow got into the sub. And
Oh wait, we're not gonna go through the whole.
no, we're not.
thing.
We're not.
No, let's not. Like, so nobody won.
Not
The
now.
date just wasn't.
No, yeah,
over.
it's stalled
It's
right
still
now
ongoing.
until the next time. Until the next time, like he comes on, because I haven't seen him, but if he does a live, I'll definitely jump in with some comments, because this will never die, never. All right, what else we got? What do you think about the idea that people's phobias are based on how they died in the past life? No evidence of that whatsoever. So that is some of these things, some of these kind of ideas are just that. They're ideas, and it's kind of like people talk about it and they're like, oh, well, what if I was afraid of that in a past life? And if you believe in past lives, then certainly it makes sense to you that you would be afraid of something in the next life. But no, I don't buy into it. There's no evidence of past lives, and two, there's no evidence that your phobias would be based on how you died in that past life, because you'd have to be able to verify how you died, and that was really you. So no, I don't buy into that. If somebody has some good information, which I seriously doubt they would have, just because I haven't seen any studies that definitively demonstrate anything. I think I used too many words there. There was no demonstration of definitive evidence to support that. So no, I don't buy it. But good question. Good question. Alfalfa. Mothman is the sexiest cryptid. You see the statue. He does have buns of steel.
Mm-hmm.
And I've touched him several times, as has everyone else.
That's pretty gross.
Thousands of other people have touched his ass. And then there's something with what was it? Peanut butter or something?
What?
I forget. People are leaving jars, like cans of something, at the base of the statue, and I forget what it was.
Oh.
Last time I was there, I was there with Tim Vickers.
What offering do you leave?
I don't know,
Mothman?
and I don't want to know. Really?
Shit off.
Well, I do. Buns of bronze.
Yeah.
Literally. I'm going to pimp out other paranormal entities. Mothman, because we went, me, Tim, and Daniel Reed.
Oh, Cat's saying you have to drink.
We alfalfa is
alfalfa is not alfalfa.
Alfalfa. Oh, damn it!
Sorry.
I blame the alcohol.
Yeah, and you guys are making them drink more. So.
Yeah, it's your fault. Anything to pass the buck. Where was I? I forget. All right, next question. I like it that the comments are on the screen now. I do like that. That's neat. Let's see. Luis, how sad does your Raggedy Ann look in the background? She does look sad. But she's not sad because she's a thing. She doesn't have emotions. Now she looks creepy. Now she's like, I'm going to kill you. That's what I see. Yeah, it's staring straight at me now. That's good. I'm gonna look over
says you leave Mountain Dew and pepperoni rolls.
It wasn't that. I wish Tim Vickers was here, because like we made a comment. It was almost like, I want to say like baked beans or something.
Baked beans.
Like now I gotta look it up.
I told them to do it.
Damn it! Everyone's like offerings at the.
I know. Are you sure you only double poured and not triple or quadruple poured to take any?
Yeah, see, look, the Mothman statue in Point Pleasant, West Virginia has cans of beans scattered around it. This is because the video game Fallout 76, where Mothman worshippers leave cans of beans as an offering. The people in Point Pleasant are understanding, but would prefer that the food be donated to a shelter instead. I agree, Point Pleasant. I am 100% behind you on that. So yeah, that's what it was.
Maybe they should just put a container there saying give to the poor, and people could put all their beans in the container, and somebody could pick it up once a week.
Yeah, I mean it's weird, and you know what? That makes me mad about Fallout 76 because I have the game and I can't play it because I don't have an Xbox membership, and I want to play it so I see all the monsters and stuff like that and all that. I can't play it because I don't have a membership.
Yeah.
Just because I'm too cheap to buy a membership. But yeah, it's like yeah, that's why I remembered it. I was like, we were in line. What were we in line for? I think we were in line to get pictures of the back of the statue. Like there was no line for the front, there was a line for the back because of the ass. I mean, it's really good. It is a nice ass.
Oh my God.
It's the Cryptid's ass. Captain America is America's ass.
Yeah,
so I can't say that. But yeah, we were in line. Me, Tim, and Daniel were in line, and I think Tim commented like, "What's with the beans?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. They're just leaving them. There's cans and cans of it." So yes, if you're gonna leave can of beans, put it down, take a picture, pick it back up, take it to the shelter or a food donation center. Do something like that. Don't leave it out. Malachi, hello, my friend. You mean we could be hosting community gaming nights on Fallout 76 and we're not? That would be awesome. I would do that. I play Fallout 4. That's all. I haven't played any video games in a while because I've just been so busy here.
Yeah, he
But I
really
would
does
love that.
when he's, or if he's stuck.
No wonder Mothman stinks. So much gas. Oh my goodness. I mean, it is a cool statue. It looks nothing like the description, the original description, but it's a cool statue.
Okay,
Yeah.
moving on.
Douglas, Kenny, did you see that the recent HasLab PKE meter has an EMF function? I don't know how sensitive it is really, or it really is, but it seems to work at least around things like power outlets and stuff. It's probably a cheap, like a circuit board, like the K2 meter has just a circuit board with a built-in antenna. So it's probably that. That's actually interesting though, because there's always been, at least for me, I've made the correlation between when the PKE meter was on screen and people's sudden use or eventual use of a EMF meter as a tool for looking for ghosts. I mean, I haven't been able to prove a connection, but that's usually what my go-to is. And it would be interesting. I'd like to get that. Let's look that up. Let's see how much it is and how much it's going to cost CFI. Is Tim still in the house? We need this for work purposes. PKE meter. Let's see. HasLab. Oh, that's expensive. I don't think I'm going to get that through. So I'm looking just on eBay. It says $500.
Whoa.
That's ridiculous.
Right now they're only on eBay, Douglas.
Oh, bastards. Etsy has one. I'll make my own. I have a the old school PK. Oh, that's because it's got the zapper ones from the new movies. The arms actually, instead of just coming up like this, they go all the way around and they do a shock thing.
Okay.
So I wonder if that's what's included. But I could probably put the guts of my K2 meter inside the one I have. Wait until Barry retires. Barry is my boss, and he is the executive director of CSI, and he's retiring this year at the end of June, I think. So we have a little over a month left. So maybe on the last day, Tim, the last week, we'll just be like, Barry, approve this, man. Come on.
Just
do me a solid.
Because, dude, it's like, the next guy's going to get it too. So,
yeah. You're like, come on, approve this. Here.
do it.
I'll just walk in with a stack of orders. like Here, Barry. I need
this.
this stuff. Like, I need it for work because reasons. Just approve it. All right. What do you care? You're leaving. You're retiring. Just sign it.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll work.
Yeah, that won't work. I'm gonna miss him though. I love my boss, and but the new guy coming in, not so new. But we get along great. Yeah, Stephen Hupp is coming in as the new executive director, and we share a love of flea markets. So that's going to be awesome. He's going to be here in like a month or two.
Okay. So will we
he's going to
see him?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I hear I'm not going away yet.
I don't know. It's I think it's next month sometime.
Ask, Tim, if he could do a few shows.
Oh yeah, I gotta ask Mr. Vickers if he can cover, because Donna is going away again because she goes on vacation like all the time and leaves me to my own devices, which means 3-hour show, bitches.
Yeah, you guys are gonna get some 3-hour shows.
That's right.
As long as he takes care of my dog.
Yeah,
that's all he has to do.
Sorry, I'll just overfill the bowl. Like you're on your own.
Bring her over here, put her little bed right under the thing. So
I could probably clear out underneath the desk here. That way she has a nice, quiet, dark place. She can just chill.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
You're right, Tim. I deserve.
She needs a vacation, dude. Hey. I got nothing. I got no argument. I'm like, you're right. you're right.
JK is trying to be funny too.
8-hour show when?
When? Yeah, like 8 hours. Kenny could probably talk for 8 hours.
Probably could.
You guys be up all
I mean, I did go 6.5 hours with Seg. And that was, he was talking half the time. Actually, I think both of us were talking 3/4 of the time because there was a lot of it that we were arguing and talking over each other. But again, it was fun. I really like him. He's a nice guy. Bit of a dick, but just invite Zach. There you go. That's right. I'll invite him over and be like, come on. I'd like to get over there, over to Australia. Except I saw the spiders that he has in his house. Fuck that. Nope.
Kenny doesn't do spiders.
No, like I'm good. Spiders are usually like if I see them in the house, I leave them. I don't kill them because they eat the other bugs. They usually there's no reason for them.
I got a good story about spiders.
No, you don't.
From the other house? Oh yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Oh, yes, I do.
Turning your mic off now.
I do.
Next question. Let's move on.
Am I off? Did you turn me off?
I did not turn you off. No. All right.
Okay.
Mary Jane Gin Juice. What's your thoughts on the latest crop circle here in the UK with 3 Tic Tac and large shadows taken live on Sunday last week? I did not see that. What is that about? Let me see. Latest crop circle
in the UK.
Let's see. Let's put it up on the big screen here and see what is this? Oh, damn it. How do I get out of this? It's weird when you go into Google and hit like the tab for shopping.
Yeah.
It takes away all the other tabs.
Oh,
so I can't go back to all or images and stuff. And it's like, where is everything? Latest crop circle in UK. Let's see. In recent days, 2 new crop circles have been reported in the UK. One at Sutton Veney, Warminster, and another near Wimborne, Dorset. The Sutton Veney crop circle appeared in Barley? Oh, in Barley, and is approximately 75 meters in diameter. The Wimborne crop circle appeared in Oilseed Rape. Oilseed Rape? That's what it says. RAPE. I didn't know that was a thing. Let's see. Crop circle. Is there a video? Stonehenge crop circle, 2nd of 2024. Crop circle. Nope. No, these are all 24. 6 days ago. First Oh, first UK circle of found. So that wasn't live. Let me see here. Let's learn together, kids.
Rapeseed is what canola oil is made from. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Let's
Thank
see.
you, Devon.
First, let's see if
Tim.
this pops up.
Let me get rid of that comment. There we go.
That's messy. 2025 crop circle season is officially underway. UK.
Officially underway.
I'm glad. I was getting worried. You know, like what the hell's going on? Where are you guys at? What happened? Are you guys okay?
I mean, come on.
Like something happened? Did you break down on the way to the Milky Way? What's going on? Little car trouble? The sizable design was reportedly discovered on Thursday near the village of Sutton. Formation is believed to depict a Celtic knot with a square rather than a circle at its center. The design has spawned an array of interpretations. That is messy. I'm looking at this and it's messy. This looks like a bunch of kids went in and did a bad job. Is this what you're talking about? Let me see. Let me know. Let me throw crop circles.
I know, right? Me too.
I know, right?
They are, because that's when our corn is dead. That's what we make them out of.
You're like, yo, aliens, you're, what the hell? You're a little early. What's going on here? So that's that. It doesn't look like it's live either. Crop circle.
Just check out Casper's site.
Casper site, that's not what it was like when it happened. Let me see. Crop circle, UK. Casper
Site, all one word.
Site. We need to be clear. Let me see. What's this? This guide up. Oh, shit. I don't know if I can do these with that. I don't know, like copyright issues because it's not mine. So I'm gonna just go right to this.
Oh, there's a picture.
I'm gonna turn the sound off just in case and see if he actually plays it. Oh, so he's gonna play it. Let's see, nothing going on. I'm waiting for the clouds to move. Here we go. Okay. So that, I mean, that looks better, but there's still some sloppiness inside of it. And the thing is, when you look at this stuff, let me see if I can make it bigger for you guys.
Yeah, no grass circles in my
Yeah.
backyard. Yeah, exactly.
So the problem with these is whenever you see crop circles, they are conveniently done within these tracks. So as long as you can get through the tracks, and these I believe are what the machinery goes down. They leave these tracks because that's what. This is not my area, but I know that whatever machinery they use to keep to maintain the crops use these tracks. So as long as it's touching these tracks, then it's something that they can use. People can come in during the night, use it to plan out what the design. So whenever I see it, if I saw something like that was inside here or just inside these tracks and not touching it, it'd be a little cooler, but it wouldn't be as big and noticeable. Or if it was just an open field, just an open field, I think that would be interesting. But these things do not impress me at all.
Oh, you got
Well, thank you, Julianne. 2 more months. Awesome.
This is dance for us, Kenny.
You got 2 months. You're going to be a member. You're going to see member-only videos.
Oh, wait, here.
What?
Got another one.
Alfaba was framed. I got your name right. The little
6
flashing
months.
dollars says 6 months. Cool.
Woo-hoo.
That's awesome. Thank you so much. And let me know you guys like the content for members only, because like I usually say, it's more personal and intimate and it's different topics and stuff. So hopefully you guys love what I do, or like what I do at least. So I don't know what this guy is saying. I don't want to infringe on what he's saying. Casper actually went 24 hours straight after, but there was Tic Tac in the sky when he took his own footage. So is this the guy? Is this the right guy? Casper site. Okay, so that's him. And I'm trying to see if there was like footage that shows, because the Tic Tac, I mean, I want to be clear, the original Tic Tac video.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
So,
All right, so at least I got the right person. Oh, and he changes colors and they get closer. Let's see what it looks like closer. And that's not too bad. I can't really see. It's getting pixelated the closer you get. And it's getting, yeah, it's obscure. So it doesn't look like it's the traditional way to make these, which is usually a design with a board and a rope. And you go in a circular motion, because you usually pinpoint the center of it and you go around and you make your design based on the rope, and you get different dimensions from that. Trying to see if he goes up. Wait, no.
maybe you'll have to just watch the video later.
Yeah, I might have to look. I'm going to put this on my homework.
You can watch
UK
it and then we'll
crop
talk
circle.
about it.
And then, yeah, we'll come back. We'll circle back next week. I'm digging how like the tracks here go around and make a circle and they go around. But that's it too. Like these are tracks in the center that go. They're used with the machinery, so easy access. So that's an issue. That's always an issue when it comes to crop circles. I didn't know these were a thing still. Like I thought they were done, but I mean it is pretty.
Yeah,
They did a good job. I'm not going to knock them for that, but you know, like I don't see any video of this being done. Man-made or alien, Stonehenge crop circle. The rest of these are crop circle from
okay, here we go.
Sutton. Okay.
Mhm.
Kenny, how do I get my hands on one of those Dungeon Master keychain things you made? Keychain. Oh, the bookmarker.
The bookmarkers.
Yeah, I made a couple. I was playing with designs, and I made some. I made a Dungeon Master one. They're bookmarkers. So, I don't know. I haven't thought beyond just putting them out on a table. We actually got a better idea because I had them out on the table at the Pennhurst, but unfortunately I had them laid flat on the table, and my stand, this Skeptical Help booth, comes up like what you see here.
Table.
So like my table is down here, and unless you actually walk up to the booth, you don't see them. So Donna got the genius idea to look online and say, "Oh, and she found a stand."
Because
so
I'm the seller.
That's
it.
it.
You should.
So I think you can put 20 or more.
I think this can hold 20.
It'll hold 20 of the bookmarkers.
20 different
different
bookmarkers,
designs and stuff. So we're going to set them up. But yeah, we'll
put
see.
it on the wheel. Somebody said put it on the wheel. We can do that.
Well, there is a bookmark on the wheel.
You get to pick a bookmarker, so you can win it.
Is there? Yeah, right. Wasn't there a bookmark?
You
Chip
pick.
magazine.
There's one you pick.
Oh, there's you pick, stickers, mystery prize, autographed photo,
The weeds.
theming, you pick. Oh, okay. So I don't have it on there.
No. So,
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe it's part of the mystery prize.
Yeah, or you pick and you can
You
pick
pick.
one.
Yeah. Well, I had like
because
you pick for like
something there around
something on the
board.
wheel. Yeah.
Well, we can change one.
We can do whatever we want. It's our wheel.
Yeah, right?
I can change the rules. I'm the boss of me. All right. So maybe we'll talk later. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll
send
see,
him a
Michael.
message and we'll get out. We'll send it.
We'll
We'll
see.
send you pictures of what he has.
He did send me an email. He did send me an email asking me to be on the podcast. So shoot me some dates. and we'll talk. And I don't know what time zone you're in compared to me, so yeah, we'll work it out. We'll work it out because I'm available pretty much for the next month or so, and we can figure it out. What does the psychic test entail? So, good question. It depends on the psychic. So, actually, it depends on the applicant. So, any applicant that comes in to fill out the application for our $500,000 challenge, or if they just want to do a test, we have a discussion. So either it's the team that runs the test, because I don't run the test, or that test. I do my own independent test with no prize. But we have to have a discussion about what exactly the applicant can do. So again, if it comes back to, like, we have one side of the scale where it's the movie Ghost. Basically, Whoopi Goldberg has a conversation where you hear me exactly how I hear you. So we go from that to whatever they claim to do. And then the test protocols are based on what the applicant claims they can do. And we get into detail, specifics. There's no general or generalizations. You can't just say, I hear noises. That really is not testable. Like, everyone hears noises. What specifically do you hear? Stuff like that. So it really depends on the applicant. And what they tell us, we'll ask questions to clarify and make sure that they confirm that they can do something or confirm that they can do something else. You know, it's really all up to the applicant and how they describe the alleged powers that they have. So I hope that answered your question and wasn't too confusing. Do you do personal questions? Oh. Why do you have many Norse images on you? I do?
Your tattoo and necklace.
Your tattoo and necklace and stuff. Oh, I'm just curious, as I'm a pagan and just started wondering why you carry many Norse items. So, basically, the idea is, I mean, I have the tattoo, but I also wear this. This is from my wife. I like Thor. I like Norse mythology. I do enjoy it, but oh, okay. Basically, we were walking down a street in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and at the time there were tons of ghost hunting, or not ghost hunting, but ghost tours, and many of them had photographs out front. So photographs taken by the tour goers and ghost hunters and anyone that was part of or associated with that tour. Excuse me. And I would go through and start looking at them and giving explanations for each. And sometimes, not saying how many, but sometimes the people would cry because they got upset because I was explaining all of their photos. We had one gentleman that was really excited. He had been waiting for months just to show me a photo that he had taken there. And we went to the location where he took the photo. We were able to figure out what happened.
It was like the guy's holy grail.
Yeah.
And
I was honest with him. I don't bullshit you. I'm honest with you. And
the poor man.
The poor guy was crying. Like, tears.
Broke my heart.
Tears. I'm like, damn. Like, I don't know what you were hoping for, but I felt bad.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to compromise just to make him feel better. Exactly. I mean, I was telling him the truth.
Exactly, Tina, Dream Crusher.
Yeah, that's it. So Donna got me a hammer. She picked me up a hammer. Not this one, because the original one was destroyed by the dog. Not Rummy, but another dog that we had.
Or no,
Chewy did it. But yeah, she got me the hammer to symbolize me crushing the hopes and dreams of ghost hunters everywhere. So I've been wearing it ever since. I got the wolves, Odin's wolves, because I saw it on Wish. And I was like, that would actually look cool with the hammer. So I got that. And then because I'm so invested in it, I was doing videos and things where I had a little screen thing that said Thor's Hammer Productions. So I got Thor's hammer tattooed with Mjolnir in a runic on there, and it just symbolizes like that's my skepticism. I'm being real. I'm bringing down the hammer on bullshit claims, and so that's it. I mean, it's not. I do like Norse mythology, but that's the reason behind me wearing so much. So I hope that answered your question. Hey, all right, cool. Have you ever seen a ghost? Like a real ghost? Because I mean, I have a bunch around here, but no, I have not seen what people would consider a real ghost. Not that I know of. I mean, it could have been someone that looked solid, looked like a human being that was really a ghost. I wouldn't know. But to my knowledge, no, I have never seen a ghost. Kenny Biddle, did you see I'm a YouTuber now, and I have my own Raggedy Ann doll? Well then, you have a possessed doll if you want. I mean, you apparently anyone can just say that their doll is possessed, and then I mean, take it on tour.
Yeah, right.
You know, undercut them. You know, charge like $30 to see your doll. Maybe you'll make some money. I don't know. What's your worst paranormal movie? Ooh. Worst paranormal movie. Worst paranormal movie.
I don't know.
I don't
There's
know.
So many.
I don't know.
They're all old ones though.
Some of them. Ouija. Ouija was pretty bad. I don't really know. I mean I don't watch. I'm not big on horror movies.
You're bigger than I am.
I watch them more for background noise. So if I'm working or doing something at night and I'm not actually watching the TV, then I usually have it on for noise, and I'll put a horror movie on just because if it's funny, if a funny movie comes on, I'm gonna want to watch it because I want to laugh. If it's an adventurous movie, not Raiders of the Lost Ark, I'll watch it because I like adventure. But horror movies, I don't really care about. I can give or take because I find most are predictable, and so many of the modern horror movies are just based on jump scares anymore.
Red Lights, is that a horror movie?
Red Lights. The ending of Red Lights was very disappointing. I don't think. Hey, Ross. I didn't even know you were here. Cool. What's up, buddy? I did not see that. Red Lights. Maybe I'll look and see what that is about. Red Lights. The Conjuring. I mean, yeah, The Conjuring was kind of disappointing, especially the third one. The third one was very disappointing because it was just like the fictional character, the witch that was fictional, and added to the story. I mean, the stories are embellished anyway, but that just went overboard with it, and it just killed it. I was like, what is this? What is going on? Like, this is just dumb. I didn't like it. So, good question, though.
We are caught up.
We are caught up? Oh, my God. And we're at the end, too.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All right.
There's...
Hello. Red Lights was a skeptical film. The lead was clearly based on James Randi until when I don't want to spoil it. Okay. Son of a bitch. All right. So I'll watch it. I'll look up. Maybe tonight I'll look it up and see if it's on. And
we'll watch it this weekend.
Yeah, we'll watch it this weekend. But this is a long weekend because we have Monday's a holiday. And it's also a big flea market day too.
Ross, you have a question.
Work. How's he getting questions on my show? Did you work on Did you, Ross?
Did you work on the new Stitch movie?
Let's see. I don't know. Well, we have. We'll see when he answers. So we're at the end of the show, and I know we're not going to go over tonight. There's not going to be an after party. I only work for Disney Animation Studios, not the new Lilo Stitch.
Okay.
Okay. I like Stitch. Lilo and Stitch is one of my favorite
I
movies.
know.
I love it just because I like Stitch's looks a little badass. I like him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
cool.
you would like it.
Troublemaker. I love it.
You should go see that this weekend. It's supposed to rain tomorrow.
So yeah, Monday is there's a yearly flea market that is north of us a little bit, but the whole community gets involved. So there's this long stretch. It's probably one of the straightest streets
Yeah.
that I've
It
seen,
goes right up
except for Broad
almost-
Street.
Almost right up to
Yeah.
like
Lake
the
Ontario.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the whole community gets involved, and there's dozens and dozens and dozens of yard sales and garage sales along the way. So that is my
And then
Monday.
there's a huge one there, and then everybody along the way has stuff out on their lawns, and it's like it's crazy.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I love going through other people's junk. It's so much fun. There's like treasures hidden throughout. All right. So we are done. And like I said, we're going to wrap this up because I want to get Donna home so we can get out of the lights and stuff, and you can relax a little bit. And then there is no after party, so don't wait around. I won't feel bad. Any announcements? Let's see. I think the next thing I got coming up is the Grafton Monster Festival, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're coming up on the last week of May. Next or 2 weeks from now, two Fridays, June 6th, Aaron will be in the house. He'll be in studio. He's staying with us for a night or two. So he is a police officer, and he'll come in. And I think we talked a little bit. We're going to talk about evidence, and we did a show a while back where hey, Tim Conwell, what's up, buddy?
Vickers is in the house too.
Hey, Tim Vickers is in the house. All right.
We need to chat with you, Tim.
Tim, yeah, I need help coming up
with the skeptical help
in a few weeks. I need a 3-hour producer. Wink, wink. But what was I going with this? Oh my God.
You were talking about Aaron.
Aaron, yeah. So we did a show a while back where we compared notes, basically talking about evidence and what is considered evidence from his perspective as a police officer and my perspective as an investigator of paranormal claims. And it was fun. He had a whole list. We only got through half of it. So hopefully we're going to go through the second half, and we'll talk about that some more.
Oh, you got a super sticker.
What? Laura B. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Thank you. What else? So June 13th and 14th, we will be in Grafton, West Virginia for the Grafton Monster Festival.
Yes.
That's going to be fun. I'm excited about that. It was a great time last year. Kit Ford and everyone involved with that was so nice. And it was just so much fun.
I can't wait to meet everybody.
And I think we're going to have a lot. We're going to have Daniel Reed. He's one of our writers for Skeptical Inquirer. He's going to be speaking. I'm going to be speaking. Tim Vickers is going to be there, I believe.
I see you. She's there. Bacon.
Bacon. They make a mean
I'm working
breakfast.
on some fun stuff for you guys.
Yeah. So we're going to have a lot of stuff. Donna's going to have a lot of crafts ready for that. And we're looking forward to it. So there's that. And then, let me see. Then Donna goes on vacation. So Tim Vickers.
He says he's here.
20th.
I'm there.
And 27th. If you're not busy, I will absolutely require your services. And we will go like 5 hours. Because we do have a 5-hour song from Michael Burkeen.
Oh.
that we only played once. And that was because we wanted to play it. Yeah, but we want to reach 5 hours.
Oh, yeah, so when I'm not
so
here,
we might do it.
Best time to do it, guys. You should plan to do that.
And
I'll
that's
listen
it
from the beach. I'll listen from the beach
until October. October is the next couple of events. October 10th is I'll be in Indiana, Pennsylvania, doing a workshop with the Indiana, Pennsylvania Historical Society. Talking about ghost hunting gadgets.
We're gonna do the haunted market up here too.
Yeah,
September.
Oh yeah, you got to give me that date so I can do that. But If you guys know anyone that's running a conference or some kind of paranormal event or even a skeptical event, but if they want to have a skeptical person there and we can work out something, let me know or let them know and have them reach out to me and we can see if we can work it out, because I love attending paranormal conferences and just being able to represent a skeptical and scientific point of view and engage with the audience. So your help with that is awesome and appreciate it, and I really need it because I don't get out to all these places. I don't know all these places or are aware of all these events. So
and hit that like button. And
we got to start doing that, right?
And what do we
hit
have
like,
to do? Hit like,
hit the like button on this video,
and hit the bell.
If you're not subscribed, subscribe already, and then hit the bell for notifications. So whenever we go live or put up a video, you get notified. I was told I was supposed to do this now.
Yeah, we have to make it as part of the end of a commercial. Or
yeah, I got to put it in the end video.
Yeah.
So that Skepticon Australia, I'm gonna see what I can do.
We should put it in we should put it in the commercial too.
Hey Ben,
breaks.
How you doing, buddy?
Because that's when everybody's still watching.
Yeah.
Breaks.
And singing along.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, everyone. Have a great weekend. Be safe. Have a great morning, afternoon, night, wherever you are.
Memorial Day, if you celebrate.
If you celebrate Memorial Day, have a great day off. If you get off, not everyone gets that day off, but if you do, enjoy it. If you don't, get through the day, get home, relax, have a beer or a drink. Douglas is a new member. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome. Thank you, Douglas. Appreciate it. Yay. I need to have something like that. I need to put like a quick video together where it's like, streamers and fireworks and stuff like that. Just real quick. I got to do something like that so I can play it.
Because I'd be able to do it. But you want their thing to pop up too.
Right.
So it would have to be like a whole screen.
Well, I think as long as the things are up, let's see. Let's try this. So I think if I put up a quick video, let's do a Vickers. Oh, wait, I have one I haven't played before. Let's try this. But see, like the comment stays up there. So as long as I have a video, like a quick video, it'll stay up. Okay. So once like you put it up like this, I can play it, or you can put it at the comment up and then hit the thing and be like, yay!
Because I can interrupt you talking by, yeah.
I mean, we're used to that. All right, everyone, I'm gonna hit the button now, so we get out of here. Have a great weekend.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week, and remember, never stop learning.
See you guys. Love y'all. Bye.
Hey, diddle diddle, here's a little riddle. Who's the best debunker? Is it Kenny Biddle? Oh, he's good, not just a little. Not at the bottom or even the middle. Strike a chord like a fiddle. Tasting the rainbow like a skittle. That's fragile and brittle. You can watch him take a problem and start to riddle the problem away. He does not play. He takes his job so seriously. He loves a challenge and won't turn you away. He's such a skeptic, he keeps those believers exposing the fake. It wouldn't take him long to find a needle in hay. Use a magnet, damn it. Now take a drink of Kenny's specialty. Someone may say that's not for me. To each their own, won't will be. Man, Kenny's such a skeptic, drinking skeptical tea. Like and subscribe, everybody turn notifications on. And go watch his show and forget about this song. Mr. Wizard or Bill Nye the Science Guy. Can you remember? You'll like Kenny better, so head to the Skeptical Help Bar and meet the bartender. Pick up a drink and relax, cause nobody does this better. Not even close, not even a little. He's the one and only Kenny Biddle.